Hey, what's going on, Pokemon trainers? Trainer Connor 100 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon battle video. Today we're going to be using Mega Garchomp Z for the first time on Pokemon Showdown's Legends ZA Pet Mod metagame. Let's see how he does. Let's go over the team. We have Mega Garchomp Z with Rough Skin, Nasty Plot, Earth Power, Draco Meteor, Surf. I have a lot of HP investment here with max speed, 52 special attack EVs, which we'll see how we do. Maybe in the future I will have to adjust the EVs, but I want to see how Mega Garchomp Z can fare this battle by being a little bit more bulky. And then we have Heatran, who is another defensive. This team is more defensively minded. We can't Mega Evolve twice, so this is a regular Heatran as well as a regular Greninja. But we'll make sure we battle and Mega Evolve these Pokemon in the future. So Heatran here has Leftovers, Flash Fire, Magma Storm, Stealth Rock, Flash Cannon, and Roar, with max HP and max defense. Then we have Greninja with Focus Sash, Water Shuriken, Dark Pulse, Swift Turn, Gunk Shot with max special attack, max speed, and foreign attack. Then we have Amoonguss. I love this Pokemon. It's probably one of my favorite Pokemon to use in any competitive format, really. Black Sludge, Regenerator, Clear Smog, Stun Spore, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain. Unfortunately, in this game, Amoonguss cannot use Spore. Very unfortunate, but it can use Stun Spore to paralyze opponent's Pokemon. Another Pokemon that I want to use is Ogano, as opposed to Pokemon like Grimmsnarl, but Ogano has Leftovers, Regenerator as well, Reflect, Life Screen, Heal Bell, and Knockoff. So the objective here is to set up screens, so that way Mega Garchomp can set up with Nasty Plot safely. We'll see how we do. Max HP, max defense, and then the EVs for Amoonguss is all over the place. Lots of HP investment, defense, special attack, and special defense. The last Pokemon in the squad is Hoopa with Life Orb, Magician, Second Fangs, Drain Punch, Destiny Bond, and Gunshot. It's a weird set, I know, but we don't end up using Hoopa that much. Figured I'd give him a shot here. We'll see how we do. Don't worry about the Terra types, because I don't think Terra exists in Legends ZA's OU format. Anyways, let's jump into the battle. Okay, everyone, here we are. This is the battle against Big Blunder fan. I'm a huge Blunder fan as well as Pokemon. Those guys are great content creators. My opponent has a very interesting lineup of Pokemon. Half of his team are dark, while the other half is Ghost. Never seen that before. I am low on the ladder. I haven't done the ZA pet mod before, so you'll see some low-ranked trainers from this point in time. But I do know for a fact that half of his team can Mega Evolve, such as Tyranitar, Darkrai, and I believe Golurk, right? Golurk got a Mega Evolution, so very interesting. I do not like Hoopa in this game. There's also opportunities for me to set up screens with Ogano, and then we can use Nasty Plot with Garchomp. Yeah, I like our chances here. Let's begin. Okay, so he begins with Goldango. I begin with Greninja because Greninja handles half of his Pokemon, not gonna lie. So I go for Flip Turn on turn 1, as he can't really hit me very hard. Going for Flip Turn was the safest option. Unfortunately for me, I switch into Ogano. Yes, I get up my Reflect, but he gets rid of my Leftovers. So now I have to rely on my Regenerator ability. Here I go into Garchomp, hoping to get up a Nasty Plot or two, but he shows me Dragon Tail. Oh my goodness. So I am forced to go into Greninja, not by choice, right? We see Cofagrigus out here, and Cofagrigus is quite bulky, and we see that this particular set is a Calm Mind variant. I go into Garchomp again. We'll go for Nasty Plot first, and then we go for the Mega Evolution. He goes for Will-O-Wisp, and I don't know if he knows that this is a special set, but he's going to find out right now. As we go for Draco Meteor, unfortunately, he could go for Calm Mind. That raises his special defense by one stage. Therefore, we don't knock it out. But we do have some coverage options in the form of Surf. We also have Earth Power, but in case he wants to switch out, we have that option to go for. Because he went for Will-O-Wisp, I am going to be taking residual damage, which is unfortunate. He goes for Dragon Tail again. He could have just gone for Earthquake. I don't know. That's just me. But otherwise, he drives me out into Amoonguss. Here I make a misplay, as Make It Rain does a ton of damage. I go for Stun Spore, but of course, Good Eyes Gold will nullify it. I really should have gone into Heatran initially. I mean, we do it here, but I should have done it a turn ago. But that's fine. He goes into goal work here. I want to get my Stealth Rocks to discourage a little bit of switching. I go back into Amoonguss and you can see that I got some HP back. I thought I could live an Earthquake, but I don't. So we go into our Garchomp Z again, trying to KO the goal work from that range. We get a critical hit, but we still don't knock out goal work. How is that even possible? But that's okay, Garchomp, you did a great job. Mega Garchomp Z works. So we go into our Greninja, we had our Battle Bond activated, but I went for Flip Turn. I probably should have gone for Water Shuriken. That was my mistake. Here we get to use Hoopa in this fight. As we see, Darkrai go for the Mega Evolution. He goes for Thunderbolt there. I think he was over predicting a little bit, because obviously a Dark Pulse will knock me out. I go into Greninja once more. This is my win condition at this point. We have our Focus Sash break at this point in time, and unfortunately, this Darkrai is posing a lot of problems. I was going to use Light Screen with Agano, but we don't survive those attacks. And so, now I have to use Heatran, go for Magma Storm to knock it out. That leaves with just 2 Pokemon remaining on my opponent's side, Goldengo and then Tyranitar. Focus Blast will knock me out, so now I am forced to use my last Pokemon at 1 HP, go for Dark Pulse, 83% damage, and then he misses that Focus Blast. That's what I wanted, so we have just 1 Pokemon remaining. That's Goldengo, gets knocked out, and that is Tyranitar, who has the Sandstorm activated, which means that I will get hit by it. And since I'm at 1 HP, it doesn't matter what move I go for. It's game over. That was a really fun battle. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. We got to use Mega Garchomp Z for the first time on the channel, and we see Mega Darkrai. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more battle videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, trainers. Thanks for watching.